Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Palesa. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is one I've thought about doing for a very long time because I hear a lot when I wear makeup, oh, your makeup always looks so flawless, makeup takes so long and you need all these tools. So today I'm going to show you my everyday makeup look. This is something you can wear every day. Now, I haven't been wearing makeup a lot just because my skin looks so good, but I think this is a weapon every girl needs to have. You need to know how to do quick makeup very quickly, no eyeshadow, very simple but flawless, and it's something that you can rock on the daily. So I'm going to be showing you what I use, the makeup products, and then the brushes and the sponges. I will be giving some tips and tricks in between, but I am going to be doing a voiceover because talking and doing makeup takes very long, and I don't want this video to be super long. I want it to be beginner friendly, straight to the point, but the girl is going to give you what you need. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm starting off with moisturized skin. I've just done my morning routine and my skin is clean and nice and moisturized. Then I'm going in with the Clarins Refresh Hydrating Mist. This is what I use to prime my skin for makeup. I do sometimes use the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, but today and most of the days this is my go-to. Then my foundation for today is my favorite Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum in the shade Almond. I love this because it's not a drying foundation. It's quite dewy, but also it is buildable. And I just go in with 2 pumps of that on my palm. Not on my palm, on the back of my hand, and then just to warm it up, then I'm going in with a brush, just smearing it all over my face. I find this works better for me than applying with a sponge or putting the foundation directly on a brush because that wastes product. Another trick I learned is you want to make sure you shake your foundation. Even if you're putting makeup on the daily, shake your foundation. To blend my foundation out, I'm going to either use this Real Techniques brush or a damp beauty blender. I run my beauty blenders under warm water and then wring out all the excess water. I prefer going in with a brush first, and as you can see, I am dabbing the foundation into my skin. I'm not dragging it across my face. I am gently dabbing it into my skin. If you do this, then your foundation will blend seamlessly and it will sit and look very natural. Don't drag it across your face because you risk getting streaks and your makeup not blending properly. So I'm still dabbing in the foundation. I just want to say the way you hold your brushes will also determine how good your makeup looks. Don't put a lot of pressure on your brushes. Like, you want to hold it almost like it's a wand, you know, where your wrist is loose and free and you can move your hand freely, but also use gentle dabs. Don't butcher your face or punch the brush into your face. Once I'm done with the brush, I'm going in with that damp beauty blender and I am just dabbing it in case there are any marks of the bristles, and I'm just making sure that there are no harsh lines. Please note, I did not put foundation under my eyes because my under eye tends to crease. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn and the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in Caramel. I like layering my concealers, and I start off with the LA Girl Fawn one because it's quite close to my skin tone and it's not too bright. So I'm just going to apply that on the inner corner of my eye and also on the outer corner of my eye. I did mention before that I did not put foundation under my eyes because this causes creasing for me. So I keep the foundation away from my under eye and then I just put concealer on that. Then I'm applying the concealer onto my nose, on my forehead, just above my lip, on my cupid's bow, and also on my chin. These are the places that I would like to highlight. And because this is a daytime / everyday look, I am not using too much product. I'm going quite lightly with the product. I'm going to go over with the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. This is the shade Caramel, and I'm just applying it over that LA Girl Pro concealer. You can see these two concealers are different shades. The L'Oreal one is a lot brighter, so I'm adding just a bit of that on top. So to blend out, I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush 200 and then a damp beauty blender. This is kind of a dense brush, and my beauty blender also ran under warm water. For the purposes of showing you, I am going to blend out the one side with the brush, and you can see still using that dab motion. I am not dragging the product across my under eye, taking my time, also trying to lift the eye so I can go into the creases that are there under my eye. So the Real Techniques brushes that I have, some of them are the originals from Clicks and the others were bought at China Mall. Mary Jane plugged me with these brushes and I have been using them ever since, and I feel like they helped my makeup game a whole lot. And this is what it looks like once I'm done blending with the brush. I will blend in those lines with a beauty blender. I'm doing the other side with this damp beauty blender, and the same applies. Don't drag, but also don't press the beauty blender too much into your skin because then it's going to leave indents. Just dab the concealer in gently. And this is what it looks like once I'm done. I honestly prefer the side with the brush, so I'm actually going to go in with the brush and just blend in the other side that was done with the beauty blender. And then I'm going to use the brush to blend in all the concealer that has been put on my face to highlight. So for the purposes of this video, I did speed up the blending part. Continue to dab in the concealer, and then I'm going to take the beauty blender I used to blend in my foundation and just go over the parts where I have lines, blend in my foundation and the concealer together so I don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to take the same Real Techniques brush that I used to blend out my concealer, and I'm just going to do that on this lower jawline. As you can see, it's already giving me like a sculpted cheekbone, and I like to do this. I didn't apply any additional concealer. I'm just using what was left after I blended. So for contour, I like to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Espresso or the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Toffee. Today I'm going to be using the LA Girl because I'm going for a more subtle look. How I like to contour is I like to feel for the top part of my ear, and then that is where I will apply the contour to my cheek. And then I am going to go around my hairline, just dabbing little lines. Watch how I don't drag the line all the way down my nose. I just do it on the bridge of my nose, and then I'm also going to apply it right at the tip of my nose. And then, because I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I dab the very same concealer that I'm contouring with on my eyelids. The brush I'm using is the Real Techniques Sculpting Contour Brush. This is the mini version, that's why it's so small. I'm using that. It's an angled brush. It's quite dense. And as you can see, that product melts away into my skin with little to no effort. Please note how I'm blending in like a C motion from my cheek to my hairline. That will help accentuate your cheekbones. I do have high cheekbones, and that is why I like to do that in the C motion. Then I'm just blending in around my hairline just to give my face a bit of shape and bring some color back in. I am going in under my jaw, and you will see it sculpts the face, so it kind of makes my face look sucked and tucked in. Then I'm just going to blend out the contour on my nose with the very same brush. You can use a smaller brush, but I am used to using this brush, and you will see this brush and my blending technique, my nose literally looks like it's been on a diet, and wearing a waist trainer, my nose is snatched. At this point, I am just dabbing in the concealer that I put on my eye, and you will see on my nose it does look like I've got too much contour on the nose. You can't see the highlight. I will fix that by taking the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I am just going to rub it right in the middle, but also on the sides for any harsh lines. To set my highlight, I'm going in with the Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder, and you can use either a beauty blender or a brush. I like the brush. I dab it into the powder, and you can see I'm dusting off the excess powder. Then I'm gently tapping it into my under eye area. I will be doing the same for all the areas of my face where I highlighted. I do not like baking, mainly because my under eye area is dry and it will cause creasing. I will also tend to look a lot ashier, so I do not bake for those reasons. If you are like me and you have smile lines, you need to focus on packing that powder in where you have your smile lines. That will help the makeup to set and not cause creasing. So I'm dabbing that powder on my lower jawline, and you will see I'm going to suck in my cheek just so you can see the sculpting, darling. The next step is to dust off the excess powder, and I'm using this Real Techniques powder brush. I am gently just dusting off any of that excess white powder because I do not want any flashback. I do not want to look ashy. To set and define my contour, I'm using the Chic Cosmetics Island Glow palette and this Real Techniques contour brush. And I am gently just applying it to my cheeks just to give my contour more definition. Then I'm going in with this MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish powder and this Real Techniques buffing brush. I make circular motions in the powder, dust off the excess, and then make the same circular motions on my face. This is called buffing. I'm buffing the makeup into my skin, but also getting rid of any harsh lines gently. I'm not really pressing the brush onto my skin. And this is my flawless base. Because I'm doing an everyday look, I'm going in with that Chic Cosmetics Island Glow palette, and I'm going to use the very same shade I used to contour my face, and this tapered brush. This I got from AliExpress years ago. So what I'm doing is I'm just blending in that concealer because my eyelids tend to crease. Then I'm going in with that brown shade, and I'm just going to put it all over my eyelid. I don't really want to wear eyeshadow, but I'm doing this so it adds a bit of color and dimension to my face. To set my face, I'm going in with the Avon Mark Magic Setting Spray. I have not used any other setting spray. This is my all-time fave, and I'm just going to spritz it all over my face. So I'm using this Elizabeth Arden highlighter palette, and this is what it looks like. This is very pigmented. I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush to highlight my nose and some other parts of my face. So I'm gently applying the highlighter, not picking up too much product because I don't want to have the gold nose effect. So I'm going to switch my brush for this one from China Mall that Mary Jane got me. I'm using this to apply the highlighter to my cheeks. I am just dabbing the highlighter on, adding a bit more until I get just the amount of shine. You can also apply the highlighter into your tear ducts, but I'm not doing that because I'm going for a natural look today. Then I'm going to apply it with the setting brush onto my Cupid's bow. The final step is lips, and this is the trio I will be using. I'm going to start off with this Essence Cudgel pencil, and I'm just going to use that to line my lips. This pencil is very versatile. I do have another one. That is what I used on my eyebrows, and I think honestly I prefer that over eyebrow pencils. Now I'm just smacking my lips together to blend that lip liner in. And then I'm going in with the Essence Extra Shine Gloss. This is in a pink shade. I will get the shade and list it in the description box down below for you. And for that extra shine, I'm going in with the Discam Lip Therapy in the Aloe variant. And I'm just applying that over my lips. And that is today's look. Stick around for the reveal. Okay loves, so I am done with the look. This is what the final looks like. My skin is flawless, nicely blended in. I have shown you my tools, I've shown you my products, and I have shared the technique as to how I do my makeup, and I hope that helps you. I will say the more you do it, the better you become. And practice, it doesn't make perfect, but with practice there is progress and you get better and better. I do suggest watching a lot of YouTube videos. That is what I do. I will watch makeup artist videos, I will watch reels, see what the products are on the market. But also, you guys will know I don't like to splurge on makeup products. I like to keep it under the budget, and that is why most of the things you can find at Clicks or Discam. If you learn the basic techniques, if you get like decent tools, I'm not saying go buy all the Real Techniques brushes. No, you don't have to. You can just buy color brushes. I have a lot of color brushes, color from Discam, and I have a lot of those in my makeup kit. My makeup sponges are from Mr. Price. You get a big pack for about 90 to 100 bucks, you know, like personalize what I'm trying to share with you to make it work for you, and I hope it does help. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely had a lot of fun doing another makeup video after so many months. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. I will see you in my next one.